Imagine this. You are sitting outside the interview room. Your hands are sweating. Your heart is racing. You know the words in your head, but you are terrified that your English will fail you the moment you open your mouth. Does this sound like you? Don't worry. In this video, we are going to break that fear forever. Welcome back to English Lovers Hub. Today, we are looking at a complete, realistic job interview between a hiring manager, Ananya, and a job seeker, Rahul. We'll cover the most common, trickiest questions and exactly how to answer them with absolute confidence. Grab a notebook, listen to how Rahul phrases his answers, and let's get you ready to ace that interview.
Good morning, ma'am. May I come in?
Good morning. Yes, please come in and take a seat.
Thank you so much. Sits down, maintaining good posture.
Welcome to our office, Rahul. Did you find the location easily?
Yes, thank you. The directions provided by your HR team were very clear, so I had no trouble at all.
Excellent. Let's dive right in. I have your resume here, but I'd love to hear it from you. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Of course. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm a passionate professional with over 3 years of experience in customer service. In my previous role, I specialized in resolving complex client issues and managing a small team. I've always been drawn to communication and problem solving. Outside of work, I love reading and working on my public speaking skills, which helps me stay confident. I've been following your company's growth for a while now, and I'm really excited about the possibility of bringing my skills to your team.
Notice how Rahul did not just read his resume. He talked about his passion, his experience, and why he wants to be there. Keep it under 90 seconds and always smile.
That sounds like a solid background, Rahul. Now, let's talk about your areas of growth. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
That's a very important question. I used to struggle with saying no to people. Because of that, I would accept too many tasks at once, which sometimes made me feel overwhelmed. However, I realized this was affecting my efficiency. To fix this, I started using digital project management tools to track my daily schedule. Now, before taking on extra work, I check my timeline to ensure I can deliver high-quality results. I'm still working on it, but I've become much better at managing my boundaries and prioritizing my tasks.
Never say, I don't have any weaknesses or I am perfectionist. It sounds fake. Choose a real minor flaw and immediately explain how you are working to improve it. This shows maturity and honesty.
I like that you're actively working on it. That shows great self awareness. Let's move to teamwork. Can you describe a time when you had a disagreement with a colleague and how you handled it?
Yes, absolutely. In my last job, a teammate and I had completely different ideas about how to launch a new project. He wanted to focus entirely on social media, while I felt email marketing would give us better results. Instead of arguing, I suggested we sit down for a quick coffee meeting. I listened to his points first, and then I shared my data. In the end, we decided to combine both ideas, running a small social media campaign and an email drive. The project was a success, and it taught me that listening is just as important as speaking when resolving a conflict. In the end, we decided to combine both ideas, running a small social media campaign and an email drive. The project was a success, and it taught me that listening is just as important as speaking when resolving a conflict.
When an interviewer asks about a conflict, they want to see if you are calm or emotional. Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result to keep your answer structured and clear.
That's a wonderful approach. Collaboration is key here. Let's look at this role specifically. Why do you think we should hire you instead of other candidates?
I believe I bring a unique combination of proven experience and adaptability. My 3 years in customer service have taught me how to handle high-pressure situations with a calm mind, which directly aligns with what you are looking for in this role. But beyond my professional skills, I am a fast learner and a dedicated team player. I don't just want a job. I want to add genuine value to your organization and help the team reach its targets. If you hire me, you will get someone who is fully committed to excellence from day one.
This is your moment to shine. Speak with a firm voice. Summarize your experience. Highlight your soft skills, like being a fast learner, and show enthusiasm for the company.
You sound very motivated, Rahul. I did notice on your resume that there is a 6-month gap between your last job and now. Could you explain that?
Yes, certainly. After leaving my previous company, I intentionally took 6 months off to focus on upgrading my skills. During this time, I completed an advanced certification in professional communication and digital tools. I also used this period to ensure that my next career move would be with a company where I truly want to grow long term, like yours. So while it looks like a break on paper, it was actually a highly productive period of personal and professional development.
Never apologize for a gap in your resume. Frame it as a period of growth, learning, or family care. Confidence is all about framing your story positively.
Well, Rahul, those are all the questions I had for you today. You've answered them wonderfully. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do have a couple of questions, if time permits. Firstly, what does a typical day look like for someone in this position? And secondly, what are the most important qualities a person needs to succeed in your company culture?
Those are excellent questions, Rahul. A typical day involves.
And that is how you ace a job interview. Did you notice how Rahul did not use incredibly complex vocabulary? He used simple, clear, and professional English words, but he spoke them with pause, clarity, and a smile. The secret to interview confidence is not knowing every single word in the dictionary. It is about believing in your own value and practicing your answers aloud. Now it's your turn. Which of these answers did you find the most helpful? Write it down in the comment section below. If you love this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with a friend who is preparing for an interview. Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, you are completely capable of landing your dream job. This is English Lovers Hub, and I will see you in the next video.